Hi there, my name is Jakub and I will be joining this year Nuxt Nation as a speaker. I work at Vue Storefront as a senior full-stack developer, and I'm also a Nuxt insider and an ambassador, and I'm also a Google developer expert in web performance. My talk will be quite interesting because it will be about using Nuxt.js in the backend. So it is not a usual usage of this framework. However, it is possible to use it. And in my talk, I will show you how to build a functional microservice, like backend microservice that you can consume from another service in a modern architecture. To check it out, go for nuxtnation.com. It's a very good free conference on 18th and 19th of October. So see you there.
How do you see Nuxt shaping the future of web development?
Okay, so I would say that Nuxt in general already provides you with a good set of design patterns and practices, like well-known practices that usually you would have to find yourself and implement it in your application, while frameworks such as Nuxt gives you them by default. And also what I can say from my experience, what Daniel Rowe inspired me to do, me and other insiders as well, is to work closely with teams from Google, from Chrome, especially from the Chrome browser, to make Nuxt very, like, maybe not tight, but very prepared for the changes that are being added to the browser. So whenever there is a new update of the browser where they are adding some functionality that can make website generally faster, we are meeting with them to talk how we can implement them in Nuxt, so that when you are using Nuxt, your application is utilizing all those like awesome performance features out of the box without you even possibly knowing about it.
If you had to pick a favorite Nuxt project, which one would it be?
I would say that recently it would be DevTools by Anthony. They are really, really good, and I'm actually using them not only in Nuxt projects, but I'm using a fork that was created from Nuxt DevTools. And I'm using it in my other projects for Vue.js, because there is a package called Vue, I think it's Vue Vid DevTools, which is basically almost the same experience as you have for Nuxt, but for all Vue applications. So they give you the components section, the pages, how your router works, and basically connection of every element of your application, so that you can see some bottlenecks and eliminate them very, very easily. So I would say that frequently would be Nuxt DevTools. However, in general, I would say that something that blew my mind, which is also a feature from Anthony, which is the auto import. This is something that helps a lot in terms of it's basically the developer dream. You can have the same functionality but with less code, because you don't need to write imports, you don't need to take care of them. They are just there for you to use, and less code to maintain, less code to look at, while still the same functionality. So 2 functionalities for Anthony.
Can you share a particular moment or person that had a significant impact on your work?
It's obviously Daniel. Like, it was a very simple question. So Daniel Rowe, when I first met him at Vue.js Live, it was almost 3 years ago. And I was there as a speaker. It was my first conference I attended, and then I met Daniel, and I instantly felt that Daniel is a kind of person that will help you grow in all ways possible in all areas. So in terms of technology, in terms of being a maintainer, being the leader. So Daniel was there from the very beginning, and he's still here, and he will be here for next years, I suppose, to help guys like me and other contributors and maintainers to basically grow. And it's not that easy, because if you think about being a maintainer and like the leader of an open source project, it's not easy to be that person, because you have to do a lot of things. It's not like it ends, like the coding part, right in the moment when you see a first like issue open in your GitHub, because then you see that people are starting to using it. They start to give you some ideas, feature requests, they start to contribute. So you basically started as a person who like created some code package, and then you start to become some sort of a leader. So this knowledge I got from Daniel, and we are still meeting every few weeks to talk about it, like how to be a better maintainer. So for sure, Daniel is like the first person on my list.
If you could invite 3 influential figures from the web world, past or present, who would they be, and what would be the most intriguing topic of discussion at the table?
I would say the first person will be Alex Lichter. The second person would be you, Anna. And the third and the last person would probably be Mark Bucks, where we would talk about Dungeons and Dragons. So it's not like technology oriented, but still something where I would see all of us sitting in one room and basically just having fun, trying to survive the adventure prepared by either Alex or any one of us who will be basically a dungeon masters. So this is my answer.